couple things I'm going to test out this time around is going to be the Sawyer Mini, and that'll filter up to 100,000 gallons. That's a lot. What I like about it, it has a syringe. You can backwash any particulate matter that comes into the filter. So body of water here, kind of a small pond, small lake, but and there's a high level of algae in it. So I am going to go ahead and test out that filter. I will probably boil the water before I drink it, just to be sure. Okay, the Sawyer Mini does come with a water filtration squeeze bag that you can use to gather your water from. This opening will be the same size as the filter itself, which basically you have your contaminated water in here. You screw your filter on. There's your flow needle. You can attach a tube to there and drink by squeezing the bag. What I'm going to do is, say this bag got damaged or you lost it. What else could you use? Well, you can drink directly from the source by placing, I would get another tube, so you have two tubes and a longer tube, so you can get right to the water and drink from there. But say you come across a soda bottle. This is designed so that it'll work with the soda bottle. Collect your contaminated water in there. It'll filter through the Sawyer filter. Get my contaminated water into this soda bottle and go ahead and filter, and then I'll probably boil it. Try to get as close to the water source as I can without falling in. Try to get it out of deeper water here. Tasty. Alright. We got our contaminated water. I don't see anything swimming in it per se, but it does look pretty contaminated. Yeah, there's an ant in there. I'm going to do one step before I even filter this, because there is a bit of debris in there. I'm going to run it through a bandana to kind of filter out the bigger pieces before I actually run this through the Sawyer. Okay, this is going to be my collection, and this is going to be the bandana that's going to sort of filter out some of the stuff in there from this pond water. So go ahead and dump that water in, start getting it filtered into this container. And then I have my water semi-filtered. It's just got all the big chunks of debris taken out of it. Now with the contaminated water in here, I'm going to go ahead and attach the filter. Make sure that's good and snug. Then you can also attach to here a length of tubing, but I'm just going to squeeze directly into the container. And it's looking pretty clean, a little bit yellowish, but that's going to filter that whole bag of water. What I like about this filter is you can backflow clean it with that syringe. So once I get this water filtered through here, I'm going to boil it, and then it's good to go. It's already looking 100% better than it did. I did test the soda bottle, and it does squeeze better, more forcefully, I should say, than the squeeze bag. The squeeze bag is a little cumbersome. but it does work. So there we go. Almost done. About it right there. See if we can zoom in on that. Looks a lot cleaner than it started off. Okay, the way you want to back flush this filter is you have the syringe there. Pour some water in there. Cap the end of it first. Pour some water in there. And then you put your plunger. In there. Now, you want to backflow it. So the arrow there, you're going to put your syringe onto that, and then see the water coming out. It's getting clearer and clearer. You can do that probably 2 or 3 times. What you're doing is you're cleaning out that inner element and get that filter nice and clean, so it'll last longer. It'll last a heck of a lot longer when you're doing that. So I'm going to back flush it once more while my filtered water is boiling. Okay, looks like our filtered water is just starting to get to a boil. I'm going to let it go about 2 more minutes and it should be done. You don't want a rolling boil, you just want it to get to a boiling. Just where you start to see larger bubbles come up from the bottom, and then it's pretty much purified. Okay, this water is cooled down. I'm going to go ahead and put it into a fresh, clean container, non-contaminated, and I got water. So that filter I recommend. It's pretty simple to use, but what I do want to encourage everybody to do is you get new equipment, field test it. Definitely field test it. That way you know how it works when you need to use it. So with that being said, be safe. So there it is. Pretty clear. That's the water that was filtered, purified by boiling, and then smells pretty clear. Smells like water. It's still quite warm after boiling it, so another hour would be probably room temperature. You could actually put a length of paracord around the neck of the bottle and submerge it in the pond or lake there, you know, up to about that level, and in 10 minutes it might be a lot cooler because that water is probably 10 or 15 degrees cooler than the outside temperature. So that's it.